needed a reason. Already, they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde. We gon' be like. We don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running around me like Kruger. What's it to you? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Moments away, it'll be Indianapolis going up against New York. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And here's Indianapolis now. The three from Barnes. Rebounded by Ingram. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And here's Edwards. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Now here's Barnes. Misses the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Lively. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Now here's Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Tries again. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Out to the wing. Adebayo, the open look. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Pass to Noah. Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. Blocked! And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Edwards. They get the rebound. Lively. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Lively's got his second basket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Indianapolis again missing. New York leading by 5. Kicks it to George. Down low. Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Thurman.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from deep.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Ingram. Shot blocked. Here's Barnes. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Barnes on the wing. Puts up a 3. And again, Indianapolis with a triple. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. George hits them both. Now Indianapolis with it. They trail by 1. The deep 3 from Durant. And it's New York with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Robinson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And James puts up a deep 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the season. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Towns. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Barnes with the rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's James. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Kicks it out, Towns. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to James. Double team on James. For 3, Durant. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Here's Booker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the inside. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Poke loose. Here's Cousins. What a terrific move that is. Cousins has got his first 2 points.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
On the break. The baseline J. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:46 left to play in the first half of basketball. Towns gets the bucket.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Now Indianapolis with it. They trail by 1. Cousins down low. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Yep, that one goes.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
There's the triple. And it's Keenan missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Barnes, it's good. And now just a 1-point New York lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
24 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Keenan. Nails it from beyond the arc. Keenan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 1.
Here's Booker. Still no points. Offensive board. Bird. And it's in there. And New York leads by 6.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
And here's Edwards outside. That shot, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Kicks it to George. Uncovered. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. George has got 5 now.
And George continues to build on his offensive repertoire over time. I mean, if you stay off of him and you give him too much space, he'll burn you for that mistake.
Here's Washington. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, George with a steal. And they're running. Wembanyama with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. Pass to George. Over James. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
The reverse slam That was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
New York, again, can't hit. Indianapolis trails by 11. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
George outside. Outside for Irving. Back to George. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Now Ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Washington right side. And it's good for two.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting for their winning team. PJ Washington. One shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Noah.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Oh, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive also, man. Getting the ball over to the open man.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
George drives in. And the jam by George.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Barnes.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Lopez. And the shot goes down.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Kevin Durant. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Brandon Ingram at the line for two.
That one misses. New York making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, the potential Ingram has is exciting to think about. I mean, a versatile swing man who wants to keep getting better. Keep an eye on this young fella.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Lively. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Good feed that time by Ingram. Something you expect him to keep improving on with time.
Pass to Lopez. Cousins with the screen. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. New York out in front. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. It's a 13-point game. Launches it from deep. Lively grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Lopez. Out to James. The steal. And stolen by Durant. And here comes the break. That's tipped. He's got a clear path. And